Hey. Alright. I mean, for the most... No, we haven't had no problems since that night. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little today, but that's more, not today. No, that's why I didn't try to do my own shopping.
Be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
No, it's just the weather. I think the weather. It felt a little warm. I was go and then it was feeling a little warm, so it could just be that condition I face every so often. Oh yeah. So how did you have your Yeah, I was laying down for a bit there. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta verify. They gotta verify everything. Yeah. They gotta verify everything. Oh, you'd be surprised how many people say that and they're like, you know, got more money than they can handle. Yeah. You know what? How long out? How long out on that? Hmm. Or be pushed or be pushed until a later date to see if the circumstances change a little bit, if you know what I mean. Okay,
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book.
Hello.
If you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Great.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge
yeah.
trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence,
Yeah,
I have
gets
created
addicting.
a small quiz,
Sure.
just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
I'm in the
They don't
third or
value
fourth
knowledge the way I
chapter a little
do.
bit. This game is
Surely
so
you're
huge.
interested, and I can
It's
start
like
off
you're
with a
not
few
doing
of my
this thing
easiest questions.
that she stay up night and day to do.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game
Well,
of Quidditch?
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think they were trying to break in. Someone here about a month ago, there were some teenagers just smoking around the property. Someone had caught the cops on them, right? We don't know who. Yeah. So this was more likely retaliation. Yesterday, I found what they used to break the windows. It was a rock. But the way they did it, they didn't do it in a way that you'd be able to get in. So it looks like it was just a retaliation type thing. It's like, I already said I don't give a shit, but it ain't up to me if these guys get found out who did it. That's up to the landlord because you damage his property. I made every little fucking sound now does it. No, I wouldn't want to move. This landlord, after all, he's kind of a big break on it because he knows he worked with my brother.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named
Yeah,
Barbarous
it's like
Bragg.
around here.
Sadly,
Most
they're
run
thought
this
to be
well
extinct.
above what we would
Next
bid up
question.
for.
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Yeah.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical
yeah.
artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Oh crap! I think it's the quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion
Yeah, it's like
can
we've
be used to
been
change
living
things such
here
as
for
age or
years.
race,
They have never
it
had no
cannot be
problem.
used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Oh yeah.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Oh yeah.
I'll
That
put the
and
book back on the pedestal for you.
that and my old, like I said, keeping overliable next to me. You know, my old, the reason I refer to old, I was like a Seiko.
Professor
Because
Weasley's tasks
it's an
are
Oakland
complete.
A's baseball
I should attend
bat.
Transfiguration.
Well, I mean, if push comes to really shove, I also got something else about their Harley Davidson knife as well. Thanks. Oh yeah. Also make sure they're somewhat inside the property and not outside. Oh yeah, it's just like a you know, if you use a gun, you gotta make sure you don't go to kill. You're just trying to maim, you know, disable more than anything. Oh. Through a rock. Apparently, what happened? The cops, they had seen some teens running, terrified. But you know, there was no, I didn't see these guys, or I couldn't tell them who it was. But they fought that, and more likely when they did that, they didn't think anyone was up. How they didn't know, because I was sitting right here the whole time. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that night I had to call 911, but hell, it was a bit. It was a difference. That's a different situation. Well, I had gotten woken up because I thought I seen a light by my back window. I know, just thinking, I know it now. I was half asleep that night. We're also keeping, especially the front porch where we got light out there where it's easier to see outside there when the light.
Samantha, is everything
It's better to
alright?
be fucking safe than sorry. We'll look
It's my
at
brother
it.
William, the one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic.
We really do
listens.
have one already. There's a light out there that's really bright.
Oh, you won't believe it.
We need to have it on.
Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Oh, they're not gonna be able to drive by him for one. Our home, yeah, off the road, it's pretty far back. Yeah, so they have to actually be up by the property there. Yeah. Because it's out by this, it's out. Well, sometimes I also gotta get, you know, some of the drinks, stuff like that, so perfect time to do it when you're up. Or the worst case, when you really gotta go to the bathroom, you know what I mean? Hit you at the same time.
No compassion at all.
Well, it is.
Yeah, well, I'll have to credit a guy on the USC. We'll have to do that
It's
together.
entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face.
Yeah, I have
misinterpreted my findings.
from the cat.
And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Plus, you gotta know to switch your every once in a while, so you're not always hitting from the same side. Yeah. It's just having fun, good experience.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some
Well,
help.
one trick I've learned,
He may
at least with the
be a cake, but he's still my
kickboxers,
brother,
if you
and
keep
no
going
one
for the
deserves
head,
such a fate
you'll
to
wear
last
them
forever,
down quickly.
especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Oh, no, that
Can't the
game
curse
did
be
to
broken?
themselves.
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon sarcophagus, then I believe
Oh
that
yeah,
William's
it's
feet may be restored.
it's
You battered trolls
now granted I haven't
and
did
attacked
it
Hogsmeade.
online
Escaped a
yet, so
dragon. And I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster.
but they got an invite
Turning a
option.
crest
That's
to a
what I
sarcophagus
like.
should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of
It is very,
sibling rivalry
it is
between
very
Brandon
tough
Dale
to
and
knock
his
them
younger
out.
brother
Yeah, hell,
Mark. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granum resented the attention
Actually,
that he received.
believe it or not,
Sibling rivalry.
believe
Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I
believe it or
would
not,
never
it's not
intentionally
that
curse my
easy on
brother.
easy
Not
mode.
like
That's what
Granum
I've been
did.
on.
When
It's
their
hard to
mother
knock
died,
him out.
Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granum felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granum stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Oh yeah, there's a if you're into practice type stuff, you set it up how they like if they're fighting back or the reason I gave up on practice, first time I did practice, how they were just standing there. Cause I was like, good lord, this is.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated.
Another good one
That's
is
why I
also
need your help.
like when you
You're
fight
unrelated to
someone.
my family, so the curse
A
wouldn't
great
affect you.
example is I've seen his rating, so I know he ain't a good CM Punk. The rating they showed on Auto Bugs. That guy, I know what he's capable of. Yeah, they do.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The
Yeah,
Wizarding
exactly.
world owes him a great debt.
The
His work not
stamina,
only
that's the
impacted
hard
discipline
part.
of herbology, but also potion making.
I'm gonna tell you how to keep your stamina where it don't drain too bad. Don't let that meter ever go down completely. And if it does, back off. Because you're going to start draining it quickly if you throw any punches once it's down like that. Yeah, you want it to, before you throw another punch or anything, you want to let it build back up before you throw another one. Otherwise, you either did that in the beginning when I figured out, it's like, yeah, it's a bigger difference because otherwise your stamina, the only time I may go away from that, all of a sudden, well, I'm gone on the mat, I'm just tearing them apart. Because I did that one fight when it crashed. Because, yeah, I could see I was getting close to a knockout there. That's why I went all in on it. Problem is, I've noticed a lot of times they don't hit me in the head too much, and then all of a sudden one hit knocks me the hell out. I don't buy that crap a little bit. The super punch? It's easy. Whatever your I can't remember what it is, R2 or R1. Plus your punch from that direction, this, was it square X, am I right, for punching? Like if it's, I believe if it's, like if you're doing orthodox, it's the X button, and R2. The head kicks work, uppercuts were good too. The only one I can't do worth a shit is the uppercut from the right hand side. If you try to set it up for that, because every time I try and go in circle, I just can't get that one down. The other side, yeah, easy as pie. The only... Well, you gotta think about it. Oh, I've gotten in trouble on here a few times. I had to turn the difficulty down this first playthrough because there was some severe... The thought I would have about having your level at the same level as as the people in the game, forget that already. Because the way the experience is on here, you probably gonna be underpowered against some of these people. I've still beat them, but it's a fight. Yeah, that's what I like though. I love a challenge. I hate games that's like, you know, some games where you go to easy mode. What happens? They're so easy. Oh, you'd be surprised. Actually, in the beginning, it's still, because you gotta remember, when you're in the beginning, you're not really too leveled up. See, that's why I look at the fights during career. It might help. It might help. I wish they actually had an easier mode than easy, because that even easy is a damn fight. That's career mode, granted. Of course, career mode, you got like a fresh fighter. But the way it happens, as you fight, you also build up your moves. Because my front kick, I gotta remember that even if I lose, if I level up, like my front kicks, I forgot the last time I was playing that, even though I lost that fight, I should have accepted it because my front kick had leveled up, because how much I was using it in the fight. It's a smart strategy. Also, I have a feeling if they do start hitting your body a lot, they probably drain, that's another way they probably drain your stamina a lot, is body blows. The only thing I'm struggling with, though, and that was the one thing I thought I would have nailed, is the submission system. And why I thought I would have it nailed, hell, I've used it in the past until the circle, yeah, I'm trying to. I couldn't figure it out, and I freaking used that on freaking. It's just, it's. I thought it was the same system as WWE, right? Because see, that's where I always had problems in the past on UFC games. If they had me in a submission, forget it, it's over. I would go tap out. I never could escape. Or they get you on the ground for a while, then it's trying to get back up. Sometimes it's a bitch to get back up when you're on the ground. But I'm learning that too. If I get them on the ground, I don't even go for submission. I don't go to stand up. I'm trying to go for the ground and pound now. So how much damage I'm doing with my girl. Eventually I have to try to crit a guy, like I said. I learned also, don't do a, it's weird to say this, don't do a balanced fighter. They seem to be weaker than regular fight. Any of the other ones. It was like, I tried to do balance, and it was like, damn, this person sucks. Yeah. Well, for me on the game, there's two people, I like a female and a male, Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar, because I'm so they're to the left. You know how the bar goes up to the right are all the guys, then you start going left, that's where the women are. I found it, yeah, I learned that pretty quickly, because I was like, where the hell, I know they should have had women, because I know. Friday, Saturday or Sunday or something. Yeah.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries. So
that's right.
It should be a fairly simple task.
Learn how to practice with another player. You actually will learn more than you will against the computer. That's how I'm looking to do it.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
So they got, I don't know what it'd be like. I see Netflix has got the Conor McGregor story on there now. So I'm curious what that's. 5, yeah, I'm not surprised. I really. Well, those games have been around for a while. It used to be 2K had them, which I didn't care. It's like the old EA boxing games. I used to love them, and then they went to something. It's like I couldn't freaking do, because everything went to the stick and trying to just punch it all with the stick. It was like, I wish you guys would have never done that. I can't believe it. Yeah, I was shocked there were a few guys that weren't in it that are legends, like Tank Abbott. I noticed some of them got it. Oh, did they? That's what the update was for. Because he was the one I noticed was. Of course, truthfully, he didn't really do that good. he was one of those. Yeah, I've used in those lower weight class. I know there is another option you have. One of the greatest martial artists ever, Bruce Lee's on the game. I like, of course, I like Brock Lesnar. I had to have him. That's my boy. I'm glad it's a lot harder on there than it was on wrestling, because I'm a master on wrestling with him. How far out is that? Truthfully, wrestling, there's only a few buttons really you have to know. Oh. What did this one come back? What the fuck? Did they do? Oh Holy shit, they added 100 point spots on these. Oh boy, that's gonna make it more interesting. So it's like this game, I've learned. There have been a few glitches in the game, which sadly, yeah, there's like, every so often I'll come across a horseless carriage that's like being pulled, you know, going down the road and it's glitching into a side, this ground and into the shit around it. Yeah, so that's not. And there's also something I don't see in the game, which you should have found. It's not in it. I don't think it's in this version. But that's to be expected, you know, because it's some of this stuff. Because of course, the one thing I hate is all these guys. Let's compare it to the PS5 version or PC. Yeah, because Lord knows, if I compare this game to a PS2 game, if it was, let's say, a PS2 Harry Potter game, well, Lord knows they're the same bloody game, right? It's like it's not even fair. But there are a lot of people admitting this game is. The one thing I've learned, there's a cap, you know, a cap lock on your FPS on here, frames per second. I've just put that on. It's like I ain't touching it because I know what happens. You could get it faster, but you can also get really laggy. So it's like, might as well just keep it at the, I'd say it's 30 frames per second, but it works. So I ain't messing with it. Also, another thing to always turn off, I know on PS4, that's the best option you can do, is turn off your motion cap, you know, the motion blur. It helps too. That's something I learned from Game Tech, actually. He mentioned it one time. It gives you better performance overall. Good lord, that is a long freaking ride. I still don't know why I can't ride a fucking Thestro though. Unless they gotta be in my bag. Oh, Hagrid's hut. But you got. Oh yeah, I mean it has crashed like twice, but that could be because it just had an update and then I think they update the RAM. Yeah, it ain't like it's an everyday. It ain't like it's an every time. Oh hell, you look at this. I look at my save file. Pretty much, I've had 2 full days of playing. That's that. I think it's this. Yeah, it could be internet, or it's just a little issue at times. It just you can't. I mean, it had happened that I glitched a few times. Like one time, I glitched in the ground, so I had to restart. I didn't have a choice because I couldn't get out of it. Let me see your wares, please.
What do you have to say?
Let me see if I got anything to sell here.
Aren't you one of the students who saved little Archie Bickle from Rookwood's lot? Such a noble thing to have done.
You know, I wouldn't even looked at it, I'll be honest, if you hadn't mentioned it first. See, because I haven't played one in ages.
I hope to see you again.
Bored. I admit I could only do some of that stuff for so long, because after a while what happens, it gets to your arms too. Yeah, fighting games, sport games, I can only play a little while, except maybe NASCAR. Now, racing games may be an exception to that rule, but most I get like that. Even though I have played racing games for about 3 or 4 hours at a time. Even I get burned out. You know, my eyes start burning is what happens to me. Even, you know, actually even on this I've had it happen a few times. Because there is a lot of action. You gotta remember a lot of colors going out into the air too. So you know when you're in these fights where you got a lot of, pretty much like a machine gun effect. Oh shit, what's spider? Got the spiders. Should learn not to mess with me. Spiders don't bother me. It's the big ones that bother me. I've all said, if you got arachnophobia, this is not a game for you. I don't think people with arachnophobia could play this without having an issue. They should, because what happens, I was underground, and you gotta go for like a tunnel or whatnot with some of them, and they're walking above you and shit. It was like, holy crap. Oh, I did have a question. It's only you know more about it than I do, about, you know, the Hufflepuff. Is 15 bulbs a day a big thing? I learned my great niece has been doing that. No, smoking. 15 bulbs a day. Bulbs, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah. You know, for because I guess she's now at, because I know she's now like an 8th grade level on her education, even though she's like, she's in high school. She's like 15, 16, something like that. I don't know people like that. Oh, I have learned one thing on this game too. Do not buy that damn braiding pin earlier. I'll have to buy another one. I learned that the hard way because I brought it as soon as I could. And then I learned I had to rebuy it once you get the quest to do it. Which you shouldn't have to do. It's an interesting one, I'll admit. I'll tell you what, you know how I said I would never fast travel very much? I find myself doing it more often than not, honestly. Because it's that big a map. Also, if I gotta go down south, because you have to go through a mine with a bunch of goblins in it otherwise. It's like, it's hard to sometimes find that. So it's like, it's just easier to fast travel down there. Same with the room. It's, you know, it's funny, the file size, it ain't that big of a game. Memory wise, but hell, you would think it was more than what it is, how much is into it. This game, holy crap, there's some cows. Relax guys, I ain't gonna use Flipendo on you. Good lord, I didn't realize how far out this was. Wait, what is this? Moon calf. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'll free you. Oh, hell with that. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna make sure I'm ready to grab you as soon as I free you. Might as well make some. Might as well make some money off their ass. This is a lock pick. Yeah, that quest takes a while too. Oh no, you don't. Fuck, I see you. Honestly, these things usually don't come out at night. I want to find a bloody Neasel though. My cats. I've been wanting them since this game started. I finally found a fucking pig. Didn't have my bat. Yeah, I got a broom and a flying mount already. You get, it's like, you know, the broom you get relatively early. You may not want to do what I had to do. I paid a lot of money to get the one I got. But if hell, it's worth it. That thing's fast. Yeah, it makes this a lot easier. The funny thing is, there was a spell they could have did to actually do this as well. Which they didn't add, was the 4-point spell that Harry uses in Goblet of Fire. They could have added that too, to where you could always know which way is north and stuff. Oh boy, there's a village I have to go into. I see those collection chests there. Do you? Okay, what is that? Okay. Yeah, I was also curious about, you know, the they do that a lot.
Revelio.
What the hell? I already did this. I already did this trial. I don't see. Huh, let's see what this Merlin trial is about. Oh, it was. Yeah, it's easier to do like we're doing right now. Okay. Alright. I was planning on doing that tomorrow. Anyway. Play about an hour or two. Okay, I don't see the ball, but I see the. I don't know which one is. Might do it a little early because you do some UFC, then go with it. Depends what GTA's really got going on this week too. Cause we won't know that. So won't know that. You know what's funny though? You ever notice they're down every time they send you a message about it? It's always like a day or two before it ends, instead of at the start of the week. When it starts up, they never do that right. It's like send us the update just sooner, because if it's something. Yeah, cause I'll be honest, I've been getting up pretty damn early. Yeah, I'll do it. If I'm up, or you know, if I wait. I don't blame her. Fish and shit. That's why the Hulk Hogan. I don't know if his mom's still alive. That's what he used to do. You know, she always wanted to go to Hooters on Mother's Day and shit. Said some good food, the one that they was by where they live, where she lives. Alright, see you tomorrow. I just wish that free-to-play pool game was worth a shit. It was fun, but it's like, it's not a real multiplayer type one. That Hustle Kings they got, it's a nice game. What the hell? Yeah, they got two versions. They got one you can pay for. They also got a free-to-play version. Oh, Puffskins. You can make Hustle Kings. Make sure you find the right version. Like I said, one says free-to-play.
Looks rather dark in there.
Oh shit. Oh boy, we're going beyond the map borders. No, this is gonna be a fight. All right. You too. Don't worry, guys. Go read those collection notes when I get around to it. Plus, I'll be playing this game again. Probably next time be Ravenclaw, a male. Where I will learn at least 2 of the free. There's only one person who will learn about a cadaver because it's hard to justify using that with just anyone, right? You have to be a pretty bad wizard. I know there's no morality system, guys. I know this, but for me there has to be. Ceramic mass. That looks like a Pringle. I thought this was a short.
Could have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Where the hell is Devil's Snare? You mentioned that dang word. Where is it? I need to be ready for it. Is that what this says?
Lumos.
Yes, it is. Devil Snare, Devil Snare.
A troll! You can't be serious.
Oh.
Bombarda!
Oh, you little button nugget. If a troll's its own border, that's not it. Okay, let's see. You have to hit the problem is it's so hard to do. Out. Not so bad. Damn woman. I swear I always see the other houses. I think they're trying to murder me. Especially the Ravenclaws. I know they are trying to murder me. They're so jealous of me. Huh. What's up there? Let's go check that out for a second. These guys don't come back for her. Don't worry, guys. I will learn my, what I say I'm learning. I am what I say I am.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Good old Marmaduke. Or see fucking Garfield. I ain't falling down in there just to figure out where I'm headed because that looks like another. There may be we may do it on the way out. I'm not doing it on the way in. You know what I mean? This looks like the right way over here. So I'm really at the point. It's like, there's probably some gear that's worth it, but collection chests are different. Because you might get something useful out of it, you know, but beyond.
A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Might as well rip it off a little bit. Marmaduke. Okay, we will return to some map, but we're also going to return to our room on this spot. Might actually be a faster way out, too. Yeah, truthfully, I mean, I've watched people too, please. What? Bad people say they're sometimes they're fans of the series, and they get little facts wrong. Like, oh, they gave Ben a story he could make boring. the old, you know, he fell asleep in front of a fire, but not that bad a fire, if you know what I mean. You know, it was a raging inferno. You remember reading about that, right? The raging inferno. It was caught a fireplace. I get, you know, the whole raging inferno thing. High archery, God, I swear I am not getting lucky, man. I'm trying to find my house show decorations and I have to find it. That looks like another Kringle. I don't see no chance. Can't see it. Pork lumps. Let's look at those. I don't know where I might need them. Okay. Yes, I better be careful because I could find a devil's snare here. That's the way out.
Rebellion.
If I do that though, is anything back there I need it? No. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Are you a witch or not, Hermione? It's interesting too, is 3 of the 4 have a connection with, but maybe a twist to that connection, so keep that in mind. That's where I'm just trying to be a good witch. There's gotta be one that people may question, but there's a reason why it can't be the one people would suspect. That's the only clue I'm giving. Let you figure out what that may be, because there's only one thing they don't have you do in this game, which I really wish they would have.
I'll be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
So I'm just going freaking fast travel back to Hogwarts. I still try to go 1,000 meters or whatever. So Samantha was here. And then I'll go to Professor Weasley. Get my oh man. Let's get a chance at a small heat stroke today on this. This feels like the way of some of this filming that up. It wasn't that warm though. I can't believe I would have went forward. That's why this don't feel good too. This one issue I've been having these is I don't like the liquid type. Ugh, it's disgusting. It's kind of like Hermione started spew. She wants to start ew. She learned how. She's like, I learned how that stuff's made. You guys don't know. Ooh it, ooh it, ooh it. Ooh. Hi Samantha.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
It was exhausting. The troll almost killed me. Oh, please. It was more of a fight of me killing it.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries.
Honey,
I can't say I'm surprised.
I took on a troll like a few days into this term.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Good. I like people to owe me.
Thank you again for watching tonight.
That'd be $1 million galleons, please.
Ain't greedy. I just want money.
Almost up to 36. Come on. Almost up there. So, quest. Loom store. Oh, a dragon deeper. Talk to Poppy. If I do that though, I want to do this. It's actually advance the this a little more. This might actually be the first time I'm up there. The tower I've been looking.
Of course, if this is over in the defense against the dark arts, it might not be that close to, you know, the Griffin Wars tower.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Oh. Yeah, you don't want to give me the,
I was worried Transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a knack for switching spells. Mother says it's fine if I can reach it.
Teacher, you're lucky they don't expel you.
Who got the howler?
Your act together, I shall fly straight to Hogwarts and snap your wand in half myself.
Oh gosh.
Thank God I haven't got one yet. It's way dark out here. Wait. Nelly, what's your quest?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
Oh.
When you spot or hear a
Never mind. They're not that hard to hear here, yo. Right?
Hello, kitty. I'd love to say kitty. Wish I could. I'll have one of you as a pet soon enough. Or, well, your cousin, the Nizo. Huh.
Oh, that's probably the quest. Because probably when we're done, we come back to her.
He often asks after you in his owls.
And what do you say? Best housemate.
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl watching from cheating.
Taking
That's
owls
smart.
a bit too literally, if you ask me.
There it is, the owl. Don't write it all down.
Settle down.
Nah.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost
Cool body to
anything
transfer
can be
in there, so
transformed
someone
if you
use
can
them on
just
each other.
perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you.
Touching
Or it
me.
could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
What? You want me to transfer you into a... someone rich?
It's the fact that it's shaped like a scabbard and we're on trying to transfer him.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed.
Would we all be
Now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
What do we actually get to do at OWL? It's closer to here. I see it. The partially transfigured teacup, likely destined to be
Reverse error of a second year serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complex and dangers of transfiguration. Interesting fact on that is it a rat? It looks like a rat. Why would that be interesting? Who was the second year? It's considered this is 100 years before that incident. Oh, hold up. Okay, I'll do that. I don't want my phone to say. Yeah, blah blah. Put on charger. I hear you. When I get up. I hate when it does that. Jesus.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back. Told me that I was gonna caught Michael Itis. Oh, I can't lie to her anymore.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done.
That's one question I don't think that's a thing
if
you
you wish to
should
practice
do.
the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Oh, good. I like one. Well, let's... The rest of the momentum comes in handy. But you know what? So do with this. Oh, yeah.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
That really wasn't.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Okay.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we'll need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I don't know. I know him.
remember Armid mentioning something about gobbledygook. A little more.
Well, me being a total nerd. But that's okay. There'll be one of these bully type people that don't care for a nerd, you know.
Someone are online.
Dear Professor Weasley, thank you for your. I am overjoyed to hear that the most recent crop of 7 years includes a number so it may be both interesting and a whistle for crowd ministry. Of course, the OWLs will provide confirmation of the latter, but equally invaluable to our recruitment process. In your opinion, you have a unique perspective to give your experience with us, and for that, I'm truly grateful. I look forward to further updates as the term will refer yours, Ferris, Spain, Manchester Magic, London. Who knows that the ours are 5th year, whereas the OWLs would be the newts, which I think they meant would be this for 7th year. We're in our OWL. 7th year should be in our newts, not the OWL. They say that they're only in their OWL and proves they're a bunch of dodos. Okay, let's see what quests indeed we have. So we got 2. I should do that first. I don't know how you find this quest in Hogsmeade. 7 starts in Hogsmeade. I know one person that's did it. He actually had the PlayStation version. Keep one of us with somebody who don't play the PlayStation version, you know. Spoiled babies. Sorry, this is how I look at it. It's like, come on. Yeah. I get there. And there's quest. Oh, we finished. Cover class Cloaky. Time for I'll go in on this, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe. Leave those comments. I'll see you next time for more. I wanted to say someone else that's Hogwarts Legacy, not that. Till then, may all your magic dreams come true. Reveal you. Medallion. That's so cool. That's so cool. Ah.